Push day at Elite, time to grow. All right, guys and girls, here we are. We're back. It is day 38 of my Rebound, and we have push on the menu. So that's gonna be chest, triceps, and shoulders. And it's gonna differ from the last push workout Chaz filmed for me where we went chest, shoulders, triceps. I am mixing up the order to an old John method that I actually talked about in one of my vlogs, so I'm not gonna go at length about that, but essentially what you do is, for me, in the way I train shoulders, where it's all side laterals, I don't need any triceps for pressing. So for me, since triceps are more of a priority than shoulders, I'm gonna go chest, triceps, then shoulders. So that makes sense in terms of the hierarchy. I would never do triceps before chest because then my pressing strength is gonna be drastically diminished, and then my stability within the weight, managing the weight, is gonna be not there either. So we'll go chest, we'll go triceps, and we'll finish with shoulders. So let me stop running my mouth and I'll show you exactly what I did. All right, exercise number 1 is gonna be the hammer strength wide press. I just pyramided it up. It took me 4 sets to get my top end load, which is gonna be 4 plates a side, and I just went to failure. And I was hoping for like 8 to 10. I ended up getting 12. And that's probably just a mess with Chaz because he likes to know how many reps I'm gonna do, and I like to add reps. So 12 reps there. That felt incredible, but felt heavy, if I'm being honest with you. So the right weight for my top set. Now for my back haul, I dropped down to 2, and I wanted to pump and squeeze these. So if you look at this form and execution of 2 plates versus the 4 plates, this is every inch I'm filling in my pecs and just drilling it. Not to say that I'm not filling 4 plates, but that's more about move the weight, keep it on my chest, where this is every inch is focused on nothing but chest contraction. So I ended up getting 15 there with 2 plates, and that felt so good going into the high cable crossover. Right, now that we're pumped, let's stretch it out. So high cable crossovers, what you didn't see is I did a set of 15, and then I did a set of 12, and then what Chaz filmed here. So 10 full reps, drop it 40 pounds, 10 more reps, and then sit in the stretch for 10 seconds. And there's just something about high cable crossovers that I've always loved, probably just me being nostalgic, looking back watching Branch Warren do these in Metroflex. In terms of opening my chest, contracting my chest, it always just felt great, and I have a great connection to it. So that was exercise number 2, and done more of a volume-based approach. To finish up chest, I wanted to do 2 rounds of this superset, which is pec deck. And I'm shooting anywhere between 10 and 15 here, guys. So if you notice my form, I'm grabbing the metal of the machine, keeping my chest tall, dropping my hands together. So this is a good stretch, great contraction. And then I'm right over to the hammer strength incline, which I have 2 plates and a quarter on there. And I'm just trying to make my upper chest get as pumped as humanly possible. So with this, it's all about drilling that meat up near my collarbone. I love this exercise, as you know. I either start or finish it or do third in rotation. So somewhere in that line of like 1st, 3rd, or 4th. So a little bit all over the place. I've even done it 2nd with great success in the past as well. All right, on to some triceps. So I'm gonna start here with the dual cable push down. If you don't have this, simply just do a rope. It's not a big deal. I just wanted individual handles and to do both arms at once. I've been doing a lot of single arm tricep extensions to really exhaust my triceps, and it feels great doing them 1 arm at a time, but with this day and with as much that I have to accomplish, I don't want to have the extra time requirements of being here for an extra arm. So I just do these 2 arm at a time. I did a set of 25, a set of 20, and then what Chaz filmed, which was 15, drop the weight, and 15 more. Next up is gonna be a superset. I'm gonna do an easy bar 1.5 push down. So if you look, that's a full rep and then a bottom half of a rep, and that's 1. I do as many of those as I can. I ended up getting 12, so technically that's 24 total contractions. And then I simply just walk over to the dip machine and do as many as I can with 140 pounds on this old Body Master piece, which is heavy. So when most dip machines, I can use a stack. I'm not sniffing the snack on this old school piece. It destroys me. So 140 pounds on that. And I did 2 full rotations of that with the same weight both rounds. All right, on to some shoulders. Back to some supersets where I've just been doing 2 standalone exercises. I'm gonna do bent over rear laterals with the dumbbells. So 2 sets of 20, superset with 2 sets of 20 of band pull aparts with the orange band. So if you look here, only 20 pounds on the rear laterals, and that was the perfect weight for this portion of the workout. And then just stand up and simply pound 20 pull aparts. I did 2 working rounds there, no warm up, and my rear delts were full of blood just off of that. And then last thing here to finish side delts off with, and that's gonna be, I had 25-pound dumbbells and I did 15. Then I simply just double that weight to go up to 50 and do bottom half partials for 15. So that's 30 total reps, 15 on side lateral, 15 on the bottom half partials. And that little superset to finish crushed my shoulders and had me a major pump. So I did 4 rounds of shoulders, 8 total work sets, if you look at it that way, for shoulders, and they feel incredible. That took us about an hour and 15 minutes, which is pretty normal for a push day for me. I'm hugely pumped. Everything feels good. Joints feel healthy, and that's gotta keep going. Like this groove that I'm in training wise right now for this rebound, like if I can just maintain it for ideally 2 to 3 more weeks, I'll be in a great spot. So to take an off week. So during that week, Chaz and I'll have to get creative with filming. Probably be a lot of cooking with Chris, supplement reviews, and then maybe some like talking head videos. But either way, know this, like through the rebound, I am maintaining just body weight going up. I think I was 252 on the scale this morning. So going up in weight, and pumps are great. And this is just how you set up a rebound perfectly. So if you like this video, guys, like, share, subscribe. I want to say thank you. We eclipsed 70,000 subs last night before I went to bed, and that's huge. So 30K more to go, and we get that plaque we've been talking about. So 70K. Thank you for everyone watching, sharing, and again, just continue to support. I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, Chris TV.